Well, today we're gonna talk about one-ways. I will show you one of the best defense one-way and attacker one-way for each map. I wanted to do this kind of guide for a long time, so I hope it will help you doing some cool plays in ranked. Let's go into it. Let's start with Lotus. In Lotus attacker side, when we are pushing C side, I usually have no place to use my smoke. I usually use my wall to cover all these angle or whatever, and usually you have a second controller because I don't play a Viper solo controller on this map. So let's say you still have your smoke and everything is smoked off and you want to do something with your smoke instead of playing lineups. Well, you will go into this, in front of this line, like this, and you'll watch this corner, like around this area, and you just put your crosshair on it and you just do a left click. This will give you a one-way here, and you will see that you can see people that are coming around this and even from here, but they don't see shit. Like, they don't see at all where you are on the side. They cannot see. Impossible. So that's why I love this one way as an attacker side, to have like more control on the side. Before we continue to the video, I wanted to tell you about my Discord. For those who don't know, there is every pictures of snake bites, smoke, one way, setup, everything on it. We are over 8,000 people and almost 400, so it's really great. I can't thank you enough for that. For those who are interested, with everything I know almost. There's some stuff I didn't put. But yeah, you have every lineups for ASCENT, Bind, Breeze, Fracture, every map. You even have some lineups tips. You have like offensive lineup to push side, and you have the smoke and one ways. This is what we do today. So I will show you that if you go on the Lotus part and you check the last picture, you can see how it is. So I'll show you where to stand, so the location, where you have to stand. So it's the line I just showed you before. Where you have to aim, so in big picture here and the zoomed in here, so you aim with the crosshair in the corner and then you just get the one way. And also tells you what you need to do. If I remove my cam, you can see that the nodes here, and you can see that you have to do just a simple left click, and it's on the back B side because it's really hard to tell where this is located. If you are interested in joining the Discord, the link is in the description. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to my channel to help me grind, of course. And let's get back into it. Okay, now in my opinion, the best one way in defense is in 3 on A side, and I will show you a wall that you can do if you are playing on A side. So the wall I like to do is to come here and watch the minimap, and you have to close this point, okay? So if you are here, you can see that you have a wall that helps you retake B, going here, and also defend B side and A side. So it's a really good wall in my opinion if you're playing on A side. Now that you did that wall, when the round starts, you're just gonna run in this corner like this. You will watch this shadow thing here, and you will put the curve of the line like this when I'm showing on the screen. When you put the curve here, you just do a simple left click. It will bounce on the wall and bounce here. And of course, it gives you like a little one way when they open the door, and you can easily shoot them when they're coming in. But of course, I have another one way to do, and is really particular because I haven't seen anyone do it, and it could be actually useful. I need to try it in game, but I will still show it to you. So you run in front of that third bar, so 1, 2, 3, and then you'll watch this corner with the line under the HP like this, and then you just press left click, and the smoke will go up here. And when they open the door, it will look like this. So in my opinion, it's even a better one way that I will probably try in game, and will show you probably in the next videos how it went. Now let's go on Heaven. So now that we are in Heaven, I have to show you one on A and one on C, because these two in my opinion are really good, and I cannot show you only one of them. So we'll start with A side. I have two ways to make the 1-1 A side. The first way is if I'm coming from long. If I'm coming from long and we have a double controller of course, and it's already smoked Heaven, you just come in front of this line. You see this wood part, like first, second, you just want in this area. Then you just do a simple left click, and the one way comes here, and you have a perfect one way for those who anyone's want to enter on side and they cannot see anything short. Now there's another way to make it, and it's a lot easier also. Let's say you came from short, you just come here, and this time you'll watch this part with the middle of the ultimate, like this, with the circle of the ultimate. You just put it in that corner, you do simple left click, and the smoke come here. And it also gives you a really good one way if you have close angle they cannot really see you. If they cross, they don't see you. It's really complicated, and it's, well, the same thing if they try to go side. You will see them first before they see you. That's the point of a one-way. Okay, now let's talk the one on C side. The one on C side, when you are rushing and you did your wall to cover here and here, you will just go in this corner and you will watch the middle of this with the line next to the snake bite, like this. And then you just do a simple left click, and again, it gives you a really good one-way like this. And whoever's tried to get side will not see you. And it's even better if you play this angle here or the top angle. It's really your choice. Now let's talk about defense one-way. I don't really use one-way in defense, but there's one I think that can be useful, especially if you are playing double controller, as I said. That you probably most of the time use your wall like this. Then you just go back in here. And you just go in front of this line, like this. And then you will crouch. It's important to crouch. Once you crouch, you'll watch this part with the crosshair, like this. And just do a simple left click. And gives you a one-way like this. It's really good. You might think it's too big. But whoever tries to watch window, they don't see shit. Even if they come here, they don't see. They crouch, they don't see. They cannot see you in window. So you have to play from window, of course, because you have playing under. It's not gonna work. Okay, now let's go on bind. Okay, now that we're on bind, I have two one-ways to show you again. One on B, one on A. In attacker side this time. And to be real, to be fair, the first one I will show you, I think you will love it. You will love it. So, what it looks like. First, I will explain you how I attack bind most of the time. I usually put my wall like this and do this execute. This execute is explained in my guide, so if you want to know how to do it, just watch the guide. I will not explain you. But I do this and this. Oh shit, sorry. And this. And you will see that the smoke lands here and the snake bite lands in the smoke. So when you take side, nobody can peek you from lamp. And then I just wait for the snakebite to be gone. I take my smoke back and I take control of lamp. Okay. When you took control of lamp and you don't know what to do with the smoke, I had an idea that I always wanted to do but didn't find a way to do it. And now I have the easiest way to make it. Okay. You will just come back in this corner. You'll watch the top of I don't know how to call it, the top of the TP here. Okay. Like this. With the line that is popping up. And then you just do a simple left click. And the smoke goes here. This smoke is insane. You activate it and they cannot check you here or side. So, let's say you are in defender side and you try to push. You don't see anything and you have to cross to go on side. So they cannot cross anything. And you can see them from here, from the corner. This one-way is insane, okay? So I suggest you at least to try it once. And you will tell me, come back in the video and tell me if it worked for you. Now, second smoke is a smoke that can be used to push side, and that I use a lot, and you've probably seen in my videos. You just come in this corner, and this time you aim at this top left of this wall with the line, like this, and just do a simple left click. This will give you the perfect one-way from hookah. So it gives you a smoke like this and a little space here. If you play from hookah and hold city, they cannot see you. They cannot see hookah at all. Like at all. And you can even play it from here. You see them crossing and they don't see you crossing. They don't see you here. So it's literally the best one-way smoke to push side and to stay on side. Like literally. Well, this one you probably know it, but in my opinion it's the best one-way in defense on bind. Like there's no better one-way than this one. So you're just gonna come in this corner, aim on this last line, go a bit on the right like this, and do a jump and a right click. This one will come here, and it will cover every entry of the shower. And they only have this space to be seen. But when you are attacking, they don't see anything. But of course, if you are defending, you can see everything from here, from here. It's like literally the best one way to defend shower. Okay, now let's go on fracture. Okay, so now we're on fracture and I have to show you this one way because I really love it. but it's really hard to do, and you need to have control of A side to do it, otherwise you might get killed during it. So be sure your team is having control of A side and the planting in that corner, then you can do the one way safely, okay? You will come into A main during the push or after you planted, and you will come here and you will see that there's little points here, okay? 1, 2, and then you come on the second line, 1, 2, and you go in this one, okay? So you just go on top of it, and then you will watch this corner. But you have to crouch. I know this is a lot, but trust me, it's worth it. You have to crouch, and then you put the point on it. Like, when you've put the right point on it, you just do a simple left click, like this. And this gives you this smoke. This smoke is actually really insane. You just activate it, and you can see the guy diffusing from here, whatever. And you might think, well, he can see you also. But no, look. He's standing here, he cannot see shit. Like, this smoke is honestly really good. I will show you one more time how to do it. You just go here, you go in this corner, on top of this line. Then you watch the corner I just told you. Oh, well, I didn't take back the smoke, sorry for that. You crouch, you watch the corner, you just do a simple left click. And then it does this. Sometimes, I have to tell you, try it a few times in custom, because sometimes it fails. And it's really hard to really know the spot, the timing, how to do it quickly. So I suggest you to do it first in custom before doing it in ranked game, okay? Okay, let's go in defense now. Okay, so in defense, I have to show you on A side, because this is probably the most one way I know on a single spot. So I will show you, okay? First one way I always do when they have a brim. They always smoke city, tower, and dish. So they never smoke here. So what I do is I come in around this area, I watch here, and I just do a simple left click. The smoke comes here, and I just play around this. And you can see that you have an insane 1-1 on those guys here. And if they come here, they cannot see you unless they crouch. But, well, nobody push aside while crouching like this. So let's say they try to push, well, you have every like possibility to kill them. That is the first one way. The second one way is before the round starts, you can come in this corner, watch wherever you want here on the top, just a simple left click, and it gives you a smoke here. This smoke is good. You can use it like from under, like this. You can use it from above, like this, and you can use it like this if they try to entry and you have an easy kill. Then there's another one that I only use to be on top of the side. So I come in front of this pillar and I watch this area here. And I just do a simple left click. The smoke lands here. Then I just smoke it up. And I have a perfect one way for whoever is in this area. Like, they cannot see at all the top side. That's why I like this one way. And I play it only when I'm on top. Okay, now let's go on Pearl. Okay, so now that we're in Pearl, I would first start with the defender side. And in my opinion, this is the only one way I always use. You just come in front of this door in the middle of it. And then you aim around this area with the crosshair and just do a simple left click. Then the smoke comes around here, sometimes it goes here. Just try it in custom, you will have the perfect point for yourself. And then it gives you a better one way like this, so that whenever they cross, even if they crouch, they don't see anything, okay? So that is the best one way to defend in my opinion. Now let's talk about attacker side. And attacker side, you might have seen it in my videos. And there's a one way I really love to do. It's a one way across map. So it's before you get into the side. So we just come here at the start of the round, before the round start. And then you will watch the top of this roof here with the line that is popping up like this. Then you just do a simple left click. And you will see that this smoke will land here. And gives you a really good one way for those who are standing backside. Or even here. And not really here on side. Better backside. You don't really see. You have to crouch to see it. But well, it's a really good one way to use. Otherwise, if you don't want to use this one way and keep your smoke, you can do a better one way on side. So you just come here. You do this. And then you have even a better one way where they really cannot see anything, and this is really the best for you. Like, watch. They don't see anything. Okay, let's go to the next map. Okay, so now we're on split and I will show you a one way for attacker side when you push B side, and I think it can be really useful. So let's say you just planted, you have your smoke left, you just use your wall to push side, and you don't know what to do with your smoke. Usually you will just do a smoke like this, but I have a better one. You would just come backside here, and you see this? There's a line, a square, like sort of. You will just aim in between, okay? So you just come in this corner, you aim in between what I just showed you, left click, and give the smoke lands here, and give you the perfect one way for whoever is pushing out of city. From their perspective, it looks like this. They cannot see anything backside, even if they crouch. So it's a really, really good one way if you want to not watch city and be focused on heaven or whatever. I think it can be really useful. Okay, so now in defender side, the best one way in my opinion is still mid. I will show you how to do it quickly and easy. You just come in this corner and you will see there is lines on the wall like 1, 2, 3 and 4. You will go on the fourth one here, okay? So you count 1, 2, 3 and 4. Once you are here, you just, when the round starts, you just do a simple left click and the smoke will land perfectly here. With that smoke, of course, they will see nothing. You have a perfect control of mid, and this is how they see. Like, they really, wherever they stand, they cannot see anything. Nothing, like, literally. They can crouch, whatever. They have to come around this area to see a little. But, well, the time they do this, you have an easy kill on them. Okay, so now we're on the last map, which is ASCENT, and have two one way to show you. One for A and one for B. Because I'm kind. Okay, let's start with A side. This one you need to be really, like, it's pixelized, so you need to watch carefully what I do. So you just come in this corner when the round starts, and you watch this, the top of this. I don't know how to call this, I'm sorry. So you just watch the top of this with the line between the snakebite and the smoke, like this. You put it that way, okay? Then you just do simple left click. And you will see that the smoke lands here and gives you the perfect one way to hold A when you took control of the side. So you used your wall to push A side. The wall is down, the door is closed, so you can take some fuel back. And now the enemy, your team is like watching heaven or whatever, they have an OP watching it. You can just stand here, activate your smoke, and you have the perfect one way for sure. So whoever is standing behind it doesn't see anything. Like, really, literally, they cannot see anything. So it's really a good smoke to hold for post plant. Now there's one for B also that you can do. If you took control of side, you just come in this corner and you will watch this with the crosshair. And you just do a simple left click. The smoke comes here. And you will see that you can play lane while watching market. And you might think they can see you, but look at this. They cannot see lane at all. Wherever they stand, they cannot see lane. Even B main. So you can even play it from B main. So it's a really good post-plant smoke. So when you took control of side and you want to have perfect control of market, well, you just do that smoke and you're good. Let's go in defense. Well, for the last one where I think we have no choice, this is literally the one smoke I always do when I'm defending B side on ASCENT, and there's an easy way to make it. You just come in this corner here and you watch the bottom of the lamp and you just do a jump and a right click and the smoke lands here. It's that easy. Then when the round starts, go, you just activate it and you have a perfect one way. You can play from here, you can play from here, from back city. Well, they will never be able to see you at all. That's why I like to use this one way. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you appreciate this video and found some new one ways that you didn't know about. Be sure to like and subscribe the video. Subscribe my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys, and I see you next week for some gameplay video this time. Bye bye.